Hey everyone, I am that day trade guy here on January 21st, 2026 at 6:39 a.m. Central Standard Time. Today I will be going through my trades. I'm going to start off with screening what I'm mainly looking for, and then kind of plan out my day based on that of what I'm going to look at. So just to get started into this, today I'm going over to Robinhood. I'm going to go to my daily price jumps. I'm going to refresh this screen, make sure it's try to be as recent as possible. So here, what I'm looking for are big percent changers. So here we've got some big ones, and then prices, pretty much anything $20 and below. So I'm looking for high relative volume, anything 5 times and above, and then shares. I want about 20, 30 million max, maybe about 30 million shares max. Um, so here, uh, this one kind of breaks my rule, SLGB, um, but I've learned it's good to just throw in the top mover because people tend to have FOMO on it, and yeah, I'm just gonna throw that on there. And I don't know why it's the top mover. So the other thing I like to look at is if there's any recent news. Um, I don't use anything fancy. I just go over to CNBC and search here. It's Smart Logistics Global Ltd. So it looks like it had some move yesterday. What today? Let's see, January 6th. It opens Northern Supply Chain Center in Suzhou to bolster China network. That was January 6th, though. That was a while ago. Let me go back a month. Oh, this is the one-day chart. Or that was one day. January 6th is right here. So nothing really noticeable on this one. No recent news, so not sure why that one's up right now. But again, it's the big changer, so I like to just add it. Going down. BRRAY, good percent change, zero relative volume, zero volume. So whatever this one is, it's not really my cup of tea. This probably is some internal thing. I'm just going to avoid that one. LSTA up 81%, relative volume 17, shares 8.8. I like it. I'm going to add it in. And then let's see if LSTA had anything. Okay. News. 37 minutes ago, to be acquired by Kula Labs for $4 a share. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So here I'm just going to already jump over to my charts. I'm going to duplicate this page. So here, this is an older one that I did. Um, I'm just already going to kind of put a looker on LSTA. This one I think is going to be doing some stuff today. I'm going to open up a second chart. I like to have at least two open when I can. And on the second one, I'm going to actually change it to my multi-chart. Um, Here's just kind of where I generally track different ones. So this one I think is going to be a hot commodity, LSTA. And with it, news coming out so recently on it, I kind of already want to take a pre-look. So here, pretty much, yeah, right when pre-market opened, jumped up from $2.22 all the way up to pretty much the $4 mark. Excuse me. So this one I'll keep an eye on. Now it's at the acquired number, so I would need this one to kind of pull back a little bit. Um, but I will definitely keep my eye on this LSTA. Going down the list, BNAI, 60%, 0.87 relative volume. That's a little low for me. Gonna skip. Boxlight, 72%, 32 per 0.7, 951,000. I like. Gonna add this one. I'm just gonna go down the list to start to get a bunch of these on there. Okay, Papple, 59%, 8.7, 1.35. I like. Gonna put in my daily jump 2 list. IMTE 4.75, a little low, but I think that's close enough right now to at least keep an eye on it. I could see that one jumping up. MLEC 47, 3.6, that's a little low. 2.26, average volume's low. All of this one's kind of low. Not the biggest fan of that. I'm just going to skip over that one. Goro, 21%, 5.5. A lot of shares though. Not as big a fan of that. I'd rather have MLEC over this one. ADTX, 23%. 2.31, no thanks. I can probably filter a lot of these out just by relative volume. Let me refresh the screen, see if there's anything new. I'll have to kind of check this periodically, um, just because throughout the day, um, this all gets updated. Um, and I don't really have any notification on the list. And this one kind of, I don't have high hopes for MLIT, but since it's early enough, I'm going to just add it just to keep an eye on it. Right now, I don't see anything high enough in the relative volume. I'll even sort by that. Basically, everything's should only have about 6 at most based on relative volume, and even then, it's like this one just has too many. And I'll throw it on just to take a look right now, but I'm probably going to remove that one from my list. So here, let me refresh. Um, and so now I'm going to go see what news there is on each of these, see if there's any catalyst for them to pop off today. SLGB, I saw that there wasn't any. Lista did. I added that to another my multi-chart. Voxel. Let's look at Voxel. Voxel. Did I spell something wrong? Let's search again. Voxel. Oh, okay. Boxlight Corp. Okay. 71%. See what news there is. January 16th announces executive leadership transition and departure. That was January 16th. Other than that, credit agreement and planned CEO transition, trading halt and news pending. So, end of December through January 16th. So, I think that was Friday. There's been some regime changes. Let's go to the 1 week. So, the 16th was here. No crazy changes on the 16th. Bit of a change here. Let me go back a month. So last time there was news, it was the 29th and the 22nd. So here's the 22nd. I'll just scroll back a little bit. So on the 22nd, it actually had a pretty steep drop. It was already kind of declining. Pretty steep drop. And then 29th, so this day, did some crazy stuff here. Big, big spike in volume right there. Parabolic. But okay. And this one definitely moves based off the news, but this one, nothing happened recently that I saw, so I don't know why it's making such a big pre-market change. Um, Let me just zoom in because let's see, January 2, so that all happened really early on. That was 3 a.m. And then yesterday spiked up at the end of the day. Okay. Hmm. Not sure. Not sure about that one. No great news, but keep an eye on it. Apple. Let's look at Apple. Click on it. Pineapple Financial Incorporated. Uh, bu- 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 Financial delays, quarterly SEC filing, forms digital asset treasury advisory committee. Um, hmm, that was January 15th though. Let's go back a week. So January 15th, they delayed it. Do I get any more information? I never subscribe to news, so let's see how much I can read. That will file for we'll just file it late. Was signed January 14th. Hmm, interesting. Oh, not sure if that's a really strong move. I don't really know what prompted that one. In the after hours, there was a big jump, and then big spike again at 3. So, not sure what people are seeing right now. Let's see. IMTE looks like these two just swapped places. Okay. January 7th was the recent. Until it receives NASDAQ notice on minimum bid requirements, delisting risk over missed filings, receives additional delisting determination letter. Oh my god, that was all 6th through the 7th. Let's see. I'll just go to the past month. January 6th through the 7th. That's over here. Hmm. Relatively low activity given that news, I would say. Oh, then sudden spike up end of day yesterday. Here's this would have been a fine time to get in, but I don't know. This wasn't on my radar for yesterday. I don't know what really triggered this. Um, hmm, okay, keep on. There's no recent news, so nothing overly special about it. MLEC. Let's open this one up. MULEC Science. 15-for-1 share consolidation. Stock splits. Trading halted on one day. Non-compliance notice. 15-1 share consolidation. Okay, well, that was first announced December 31st, though. Today at 5:45, it spiked up and then went down to just before pre-market. Let's look in the past month, see what happened. So here, January 15th, it also changed, but there wasn't any news on the 15th. Weird little spike here on the 13th as well. The news was what? December 31st through January 6th. Let's find the 31st. January 31st. Nothing crazy. Drop down. And then January 6th. Nothing crazy on the 6th either. So this was some stuff happened here, early hours. Stuff happened here at the end of the day. And then here, the 13th, a little bit of something. January 15th, a lot of something. And then here right now. Interesting. I don't know what's going on with that one. Nothing overly getting my attention there. Goro. Let's check out Goro. See if there's any recent news. If I spell it right. Goro just honestly makes me think of Mortal Kombat. Ooh, okay. Price target raised to $2 from $1.25 at HC Wainwright. Gold. What is this one called? Gold Resource Corp. Post strong Q4 turnaround. Silver output surges. Gold mine. Okay. This one has recent news. So here, let's go over to the multi-chart. And I'll put Goro. So again, not the biggest fan of putting something on where it did just have so much shares because I'm not sure how much I'll be able to get out of this. But I mean, hey, there could be something. Um, there could be something. Seem like here would have been a buy time. I probably would have gotten in on this one, this candle. Had the volume spike up, so could have bought here, could have rode. Honestly, could have sold anytime on this candle. Comes back, and then could also sold anytime this, but definitely sell that candle. And it looks like it went back up, but it ended up kind of just peaking out at where this one peaked out at. So 193 could have gotten maybe upwards of 234, so 40 cents a share. Not too bad. See if this one does anything. Don't have crazy high hopes, but we shall see. So let's just go back in time a little bit, check out the screener, see if there's anything different. Um, right now, I don't see anything on the relative volume. Nothing's moving too much. IMTE, this one was at like 4.7 or 4.8 when I initially added it, so good to see that one changing. It now is in 5, so predicted that one. Honestly, these ones, with how early it is, these 2.9s, 2.3s, will probably get to that relative volume just because people will look into this and check it out. Um, just for the heck of it, I'll just see if there's anything on it. ABR. Just never know. Oh, well, good thing I checked. Interis Technologies 34.8 million. Okay, well, good thing I checked ABR. I'm liking that one. The shares 41 million's a lot, but if there's news on something, I want to try to keep an eye on it. This one, we'll see. We'll see. It's low relative volume, a lot of shares, so don't know what may happen. Don't know. I was 575. What's it currently at? It's at 640 though. Hmm, interesting. Next one was ADTX. Okay, ADTX. It's literally Addixt Inc. It's a drug company. I don't know what this is. No recent news. Okay, so this one's just up to be up. It seems like. Okay, nothing overly crazy about those. Um, JFBR, that's been doing a lot of stuff lately. Beret, no. All these other ones. I'll have to check on this. This chart doesn't always refresh all that often for as a screener. Sometimes it's not until after market opens it really starts to get numbers in here. So I'll just have to check on this periodically. As of right now, I got my initial list of 8 stocks. Here I just sort them by percent change. I'll check on these regularly. Here I got my multi, only mainly looking at these two right now. BTTC, IBF, SHPH, and CCHH were all from the previous day. I'll end up swapping those out with ones that I like from this list. Um, and then probably throughout the day, added more to the list uh, when I see something pop up. Other than that, right now, I will stop here at 6:59 a.m. and get the rest of my day started. Thank you.